United States.
Is this damaging for just Mr. Cohen or for Mr. Trump as well?
Well, it is true. It's certainly very damaging for Mr. Cohen because he was not registered as a foreign agent of Ukraine as required by US law. We should stress here that our sources are not saying President Trump knew of these arrangements, if they're as described, still less that he got any of the money. They're not saying either that Mr. Trump asked President Poroshenko to do anything about Ukraine's investigation into Paul Manafort, but it is somewhat coincidental that when Mr. Poroshenko returned home to Kiev, a week later the country's anti-corruption bureau had said it was stopping that investigation. It passed it to a special prosecutor who really hasn't been able to make it.
Painful and depressing. Expressing thanks to those who treated her, she said her treatment had continued since her discharge on April 9th, but her life had been turned upside down.
As I try to come to terms with the devastating changes thrust upon me both physically and emotionally, I take one day at a time, and I want to help care for my father until his full recovery.
In the longer term, she said she hoped to return